Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jakey here for another reaction, and today we are reacting to Doctor Who Season 2, Episode 2. This is Charlie. Charlie hasn't actually seen any Doctor Who, or have not all the way through, as in up after this point. He's seen Season 1 and the episodes prior to this. So the last episode, what do you remember it? It's been actually a good few months since we watched it, actually. I'd say about 2 months.
Really?
Yeah.
It was when they travelled to the future.
Yeah.
And Cassandra?
Yeah, Lady Cassandra,
Lady Cassandra
in New Earth. New, yeah. So that's so you saw that. You thought it was you thought Tennant was alright? Rose is pissing you off.
Yeah.
Cassandra's and was Cassandra.
Yeah.
And it was silly. It was very silly.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. It doesn't get any sillier than that. No, it really does. Trust me. So this next episode, we'll jump because we haven't got too much time here. So, so this next episode is actually the first episode of Doctor Who I ever saw.
I remember you telling me that.
Yeah, I did say so. This is the one where I came downstairs and Dar had it on. Father, in case you guys didn't know, and he had it on, and I was like, "What's this shite?" And he was like, "Oh, it's Doctor Who." I had when I was a kid. This is what this was on. I was like. It's when I was in my teenage years, and I was like, "You watch TV, you old bastard." Whatever. Sat down. I was like, and both of us each on opposite chairs, but both just like that. And and then after that, I was like, "Right, this isn't too bad." And then it was just it was a slippery slope from there onwards. So you're making history on this channel watching this with me, because it's a big moment for you and a big moment for me. Come back into the frame. Come on.
Jesus Christ.
So guys, we're going to jump into this now. We hope that we enjoyed this episode, and we hope that you enjoy this reaction. And if you do, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. That'll be great. But other than that, you ready? We'll see you on the other side. This is going to be a cool way to do that one day.
Okay. That.
But it's not today. What the fuck was that?
We will take the house. Would you like my wife while you're at it? If you won't stand aside, and we'll take it by force.
What if he said yeah?
And by what power? The hand.
Yeah. So as far as they're opening some con, what do you think of that?
I think that's the weirdest one I've ever seen.
It really was. Oh, it was the
most random.
Random. It's so random. It's so good. It's so silly.
I was confused. I was like, they're not aliens, and
What?
they're bald people. They're just ninjas. I was really confused.
Oh, so you thought they were alien ninjas?
Yeah, something like that, and then they just pulled that out.
Yeah. Okay. I also like the very naughties plus 90. I think actually no. You don't get much unless it's like camp stuff these days. You don't get much shots where it's literally like ah, and the camera's like ooh, and your face like that, like it was with her. It's great. I love that. Yeah. You would think that when like you'd learn to like there's something I've always found, especially get used to this in Tennant's era, is that some reason with him having to be able to use time travel, his machine for time travel, he has to smack his machine with a hammer to work. It's very aggressive, but get used to it. But I just, in hindsight now, just seeing how everyone else is with it, I'm just like, hitting it like it's an old motor.
Yeah.
Love that film. Margaret Thatcher. I've been chasing this wee naked child over hill and over dale.
He brought out his natural accent just for this episode.
Oh, guy, I've been out in a boot.
Oh Jesus!
Don't do that.
Come on.
No, really.
That's the first time Rose has been funny. And I'm not laughing with her.
Fuck's sake.
I have my
States clearly here that you have been appointed by the Lord Provost as my protector.
Does it? Yes, it does. Good. Good. Then let me ask, why is your Majesty travelling by
So how does that work? He just thinks it. And
No,
it
it's
goes
psychic paper, so it's sort of like whatever you want it to appear in any situation, it will then appear for you. So if he wants to, for example, get in somewhere like he did there, it's like, oh, I'm at University of Scotland, of Edinburgh, bam, done. But where if it's like if someone then, that's mainly what it does. It's however you want to appear. So
but his changed there because he wanted to be with the Queen, was it?
Well, he said he was. Didn't it say he was
Uni of Edinburgh.
He was a professor at University of Edinburgh, but now how is a professor supposed to be protecting the Queen?
Yeah.
So surely then you'd be like, if the guy was in front, you then go, wait, hold on, what's that? And then you then sort of, I don't know, maybe professors were well aired back in the day.
I am the Queen of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland. Everything around you.
Just sitting there.
Like a stamp.
Like a stamp.
Amused. I bet you 5.
She will be devoured.
Ooh. Don't tempt her, we're a good time.
I bought her for 6pence in old London town. It was her of the Elephant Man.
But I'm so not amused.
Shall we say eccentric?
What?
His stories.
It's a bit rubbish. How many prisms has it got? Am I being rude again?
Yep.
But it's pretty. It's very pretty.
And the
Said. Excuse me, sir. Perhaps Her Majesty's party could repair to their room.
Why is everyone not questioning why so many bald people are in
Yeah.
one room? You know,
So, yeah.
I'd be questioning that. Like, no, I would definitely be questioning that. He also looks like Ronaldo.
Oh my god, he does.
He looks like Ronaldo, not Cristiano, the better Ronaldo.
The middle one looks like I don't know where I was going with that.
Ah, yeah, sure.
It's not amusing, is it?
we shall dine at
She thinks she's gas. doesn't she?
No, that's it. What? What are you laughing at for? First time that happened, and then I completely forgot about it when I watched it the second time. I always thought it was going to be like Hitman, like a Hitman moment. Like you're just going to see a body just slump out of the fucking cupboard. Yeah,
Trying
well.
to act like she's a brain box.
Yeah.
Save it a wee bit of ham.
The feral child could probably eat it raw.
Very wise.
I know you rarely get the chance to dine with me, Captain, but don't get too excited.
Oh,
I shall contain my
it's a deep burn.
further injury.
He will slaughter us. But he's in a cage. He's a prisoner. He's the same as us.
What?
He's nothing.
Acting like she knows it all. Like.
What? She could communicate.
I carved out his soul and sat in his heart. And the description
That's a deep line.
Oh, yes,
I appreciate that deep line.
drawings and wood carvings.
a werewolf.
The body's human.
Is that it?
What even is that?
Is that it?
There's been everything to do with wolves, and there's a man in a cage.
I was about to say it's a werewolf.
Yeah. Oh,
I
were
thought
you?
that's a
Were
bit. You can see if you watch the record, you see my lip twitch.
Oh yeah,
like to say
and you
werewolf.
whisper.
It was like,
Fuck off.
and then I didn't say it because I thought this is Doctor Who. This is a great alien, supernatural,
He
sci-fi.
hold on, but she just said there. He was like, "You're not from Earth." He's like, "Oh, intelligence." So,
So what? It's a werewolf.
but that doesn't mean necessarily. That just means that werewolves didn't originate in folklore from Earth.
What about you?
The Empire of the Wolf.
I thought they'd at least name it something cool.
What?
Like not a werewolf.
Well, no. Again,
Like
they've called it a werewolf because that's what we know it as. We don't necessarily know it as the werewolf. We just know it as the Empire of the Wolf. He's just called it there, and they've just werewolf. That's all they've done. It's like he's obviously could be something else. There could be another name for it. We just don't know yet. I can't even remember if there is another name for it. I think there is.
Seen what?
Wolf, there is something of the wolf about you.
Remember Bad Wolf? Bad Wolf? Bad Wolf? She's Bad Wolf, remember?
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, when they went on that big trip to Scotland, wasn't it?
No, do you remember in the whole of season 1 that all
Yeah.
encompassed
Wolf.
Bad Wolf? She was one. She looked into the heart of the TARDIS, and the TARDIS looked into her, and she becomes the Bad Wolf. She's the one that led her all the way to the moment in which she then saves the Doctor, rids of all the Daleks, brings back Captain Jack's life, brings back the Earth to what it was. She becomes the Bad Wolf. So that's why he was like, that was the whole arc of season 1. You remember that, right?
That was a fun episode. The
Yeah,
one
when she has the light in her eyes and she's like makes all the Daleks disintegrate. How do you not remember this?
Oh,
That was when
yeah,
Eccleston.
yeah. No, I thought the Dalek kills himself.
No, that was in episode 4. I think it's episode 4 of the first season when he looks into the light. I'm on about the last episode when Eccleston regenerates.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he gets surrounded by a thing, and then Rose is on Earth going like, "Oh, we need to save him!" And then like, how are you not remembering this? She looks into the TARDIS, the light goes into her. She then comes to the Doctor's rescue. Yeah, are you just nodding along?
No.
You're just nodding along.
I'm not.
How have you completely forgot season 1?
Because it was about a year ago.
I sent you a refresher.
Oh yeah, you did. That was like a few months ago.
But all I require is the moon.
That was a very good line there as well, but I'm furious for you. I didn't get to enjoy it.
Treat it as a story. And what if they were with us right now?
Well done. But only took him about a good minute of him whispering some chants at the window.
Kindly listen to me, all of you, and that means you, your ladyship. Now come on.
Smart. See, she's doing something.
What is it?
It wasn't going to be a joyful transition, was it? it gets better.
Brown.
Should just shot
Yeah,
him.
should have, of course, but you know.
I take it.
See, it's gotten better. See, it was just a transformation that looked a bit off.
Then you
Yeah, I feel like something very stupid is about to come out the way you were saying.
No, I meant as in like Jim the transformation there. You were there like, and I was like, it did look a bit rough, but as far as it goes, compared to Slitheen, look how far we've come.
The correct form of address is Your Majesty.
Take that, you baldy bastard. Also, fuck her. The wolf, actually, I'd loved if this episode ended with the wolf just tearing them apart.
Don't think of me, just go.
It's the eye point of view.
Yeah, it's just like a hazy sort of bluish filter they put on.
I will sleep well tonight with that thing's hide upon my wall.
He deserves to die.
Must have crawled away to death.
Gee, it is actually appalling, like, some people's thought processes in this show. Like, oh, I've just seen you get murdered. I know you're shocked, but you've got a fucking weapon in your hand. Use it quicker.
It's gonna pop out of nowhere.
Wrongo!
Do they know who I am?
Yeah, that's why they want you.
Did you laugh twice at what Rose said?
Fighting.
No, I laughed
You
at
love
what she
her.
said.
You
I
love
laughed
her.
at what
You love
the
her.
Queen
You love
said.
her.
I don't even know what Rose said.
Whatever.
What
You
did
love her.
Rose say?
Whatever.
What, they're trying to kill you? Is that what she said?
Sure, buddy.
And you, Sir Robert. You're a traitor to the crown.
Just couldn't handle maybe just letting it go.
Oh.
Because yeah, the reason why they're in this mess is because of him.
Yeah.
But I just like it that rather than just be like, right, save her and you're all forgiven. It's like you're a bitch. You're a traitor, bitch.
Then what can? Or at least hit your shots.
Hit your shot, kid.
Who's punching?
Yeah.
She's
Such
a
yeah.
donut.
Oh, fucking doofus.
Just slows everyone down. How can't they just get through a few wooden barricades?
I don't understand. What's stopping it?
She asked the same question. You're both just as smart as each other.
Inside this room. What is it? Why can't I get in?
He doesn't know,
I'll tell you what, lad.
so don't try and bump your Rose's level.
Did you think there was nothing strange about my household staff?
Well, they were bald, athletic.
Just thank you.
I just thought you were happy.
Okay, now it makes more sense.
I tell you what, though, Mum, I bet you're not amused.
This is not the fucking time, Rose.
No, I'm sorry. What exactly is that creature?
You'd call it a werewolf, but technically it's more of a lupine wavelength hemiveriform.
And should I trust you, sir? You who change your voice so easily? What happened to your accent?
Oh, carving wouldn't be enough. I wonder.
Daddy horny.
The monks need a way of controlling the wolf. Maybe they trained it to react against certain things.
Nevertheless, that
See?
creature
There you
was
go.
devoted to her, and we still don't possess.
Why are they boiling them?
Get more use out of it, I guess. Rather than just the actual leaf itself. It's getting all the things that are in it so it can be used in more quantities.
Okay.
God, you're really shit at this, aren't you?
Given to me as the spoils of war.
Spoils of war. Is that what you're calling it?
It is said that whoever owns it.
Separate things, they're not separate at all, they're connected. Oh, my head, what is...
What? How Manica got real quick.
When he gets his like epiphanies.
Yeah, it's
It
really,
reminds me
it's
of-
really there. It's very.
You know, in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, when Rose and Jake are battling to get into what's her name's crew,
Yeah.
and she keeps slipping caffeine.
Oh,
in his
when
drinks,
he's
like, my brain.
he's on fire. That's it.
That's what he's like.
Yeah, no, it is. You'll notice it when he gets it. All the other people, they'll be like, especially with I think Smith. It's like a. Well, the ones that come further on, they have different ones. Whereas his one's like. It's like it's very quick and aggressive. Hello, motherfucker. See, fucking Rose saved again because she's shite. What?
Why'd she just
Why'd you
stop
stand there?
and
Why'd you
face
stand there?
him?
Why'd you stand there? Like that's what I mean. I get people get shocked with fear, but she turned around. Like I get if it was suddenly in front of her, she literally went. Ah! Like it's Rose, man.
Don't see.
What?
Just the noise of her running up the stairs. It's like Toby.
Toby, look at the book.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Well, it's like it delays it for a couple of seconds.
It needs moonlight. It's made by moonlight.
You're 70% water, you can still drown. Come on!
That's great. Like. What a shot! I mean, is it like throwing that looks amateurish? But I mean, the actual throwing of the diamond.
Make it brighter. Let me go.
It's kind of heartbreaking, that. Yeah, and it's gone.
And it's gone.
Very okay. I want to point out that was a very nice deal. There was no pop. There was no.
Yeah.
It didn't go like that. It was just like a, and it wasn't like the sound of dust or vapor, anything. It was just like a, ooh, and then it was. I think I wanted the more of a sound. I think that would have been a great sound effect. Just a right at the end.
What, if you pop?
Yeah, it was like it was ooh, and then it just went like that, ooh, and went, and then it disappeared. Did the same thing, just the pop happened. I think it would have been more fun.
It is nothing.
Lying fucking monarchy bastards.
I banish you.
Sorry?
I have rewarded you, Sir Doctor.
Now leave my world and never return.
She's a bit of a bitch, isn't she?
They could schedule themselves around the moon. We never know. And they love they love blood sports.
Wait for it.
Oh my God, they're werewolves!
Oh! Oh! It's the fucking cringiest bloody ending ever. I hate it so much. Oh, it's a good episode, but that there, like, oh, oh no, I don't like it. I don't like it.
I can't even bring myself to imitate them.
I would call it Torchwood. The Torchwood Institute. And we'll be waiting.
Torchwood, if you can't remember, that's what shot down the alien spaceship on Tennant's first episode. Do you remember when Harriet Jones, Prime Minister?
Yeah.
Yeah. She basically she shot down with the laser beams. She was she was like tortured ready. So that's that been. So this is the first time there, and that was there called the Tortured Estate, and now it's turned into the Torchwood Institute. So it's connecting there, plus going forward. How cringy was that? I actually can't. I forgot about it when they started walking towards stairs. I was like, oh, this is it. This is the bit that actually sort of like it just makes me just. It's so strange. People might love that, but I don't.
Yeah, it's just like the people on social media who like the furries who pretend to be wolves.
Yeah. Oh Christ! Yeah, it was just the. I don't know. I just can't imagine two adult people standing around just going to each other. Oh! Oh. And that, guys, was our reaction to Doctor Who Season 2, Episode 2, Tooth and Claw. What do you think? We'll forget about the ending. Then we'll talk about before the ending. What do you think?
I enjoyed it.
It was good, wasn't it? See, can you understand why that got me?
Yeah.
Because I walked in and my dad was like, this one was all during the boring bit. But it was like with the story when at the table, and then I'm like, what's this shit? And then I then sit down and I look up and then I see his eyes. He's like, man. And then I was like, hot damn, what we got going on here? What we got cooking up here? So yeah, but what you thought was good?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
It's better than the first one. I mean, as in from the first. Obviously, you had New Earth, which was.
It was a bit boring, but it was a good.
What, as in that one.
The
New Earth. Yeah, we're good. Whereas this one now, it was more contained into one area, where it was about one enemy, and there was then enemies was obviously the Brethren, but obviously it was about the wolf, and it was all a very contained sort of mystery, I guess, about it. And the special effects are getting better.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, watching it now with the camera like how it is, where it's like it's showing the wolf leaping all over the place, and then the camera's just blue tracking after him.
Yeah.
just
the one where the guy just with the gun didn't do anything. I was just imagining him getting the camera up to them like this.
Yeah, he's just doing this. Oh! Oh, it's I love it. I actually go back I laugh at it now because it's so funny. But at the time I was there when I was on the sofa. I was like, fucking Jesus Christ, this wolf's coming right at me. Just but it has its moment where it's like, oh jeez, but the actual special effects are getting better. Yeah. Okay, so I think we should get to start. How, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much did Rose annoy you this episode?
Probably a new record of 5.
A new record of low record.
Lowest.
Oh, I was about to say. I was like, yeah, because she had her 2 funny moments, which you loved, by the way. You loved her, but
She also had.
But then
she
she-
stopped and screamed.
Yeah, she stopped the scream machine, but then she was smart telling the other idiots, stop looking, let's go, pull the yank the chain off. And I'm like, all right, Rose. And then suddenly she just turned around going, ah! like, but she actually wasn't too bad. I think the whole not amused thing.
Oh,
I'm not too certain what that's about. I've been
It
meaning
must
to look
be
at.
a famous quote.
It must be a quote from either that's in the folklore or things that used to be said, or it's in a show or something like that from when.
She must used to say it, Queen Victoria.
Yeah, that's what I mean. No, but that's what I mean. I don't know whether she actually would have said it or if it was in a film or show, and then it was like pop culture at the time that's how what would like. Anyway, it's a whole thing. But but that there was like, all right, come on. The first. It's all right. I was like first. It wasn't even funny the first time, and then it was like both of them. Like after the third time, they're still going. And then suddenly, after the werewolf nearly kills her for the seventh time, Rose like, "Tell you what, Mom, I wouldn't be amazed, would you?" So ill time, but I don't think she actually did too much because she was the subject of a lot of actual jokes, like being under her being a wee naked lassie, like, and then she's then captured, and then so. But yeah, so Rose is on at this moment on an all-time low. I actually can't remember what the next episode is. I wonder if that's going to be like a high or a low for you then as well. But yeah, so did you like it being this one? And like I know we just joked about during it that it was it's just a werewolf. Well, I thought it was about. But did you like it? It was more something that you kind of know, like. Because I remember in the last season, the first season with Eccleston, there was one to do with the ghosts, and it was with Charles Dickens. And you were sort of like, oh, that one's all right. Because it was sort of like, because you kind of know ghosts. It wasn't just complete, like, different aliens. It was like, so this one, it's werewolves. Like did you think you preferred it, this one? Because it was more something you kind of knew? Or do you still think it's kind of a cop-out?
No, I just think it was a good show, a good good episode.
Good, you right there, mate? Yeah. So I think as fair as the werewolves, so the things what I like about Doctor Who, I guess, is that they go forward and they expect that they'll take things that we know from all the myth and legends that we know and they have their own spin on it. So this was its own spin. It was a werewolf, but it came as an asteroid to Earth. And a single cell that built up, it got past through generations, and it just happened to be a wolf. And that's what started the law itself. We know it as the law. It's like, oh, werewolf. But at this point, as it's saying, the law started up in the Highlands of Scotland, and it built up from this specific thing. There was no folklore before this werewolf. So, I want to see what the next episode is. But so, yeah, what did you think of the monks?
Oh, was that what they were? Monks?
Well, they're sort of like the brethren of the church, and they were like monks.
Okay.
Yeah, which would explain like the shaved head and the robes and stuff like that. The orange jumpsuits were a little bit strange. I'm going to assume that they did that to put off the werewolf, maybe.
I'm confused. They were wearing was it orange? I thought it was like red.
No, it was orange.
At the beginning when they were wearing.
No, it was
red.
it was like an orangey. It was orange, wasn't it?
That was red.
All right, we'll rewind it quickly, but. Well, maybe it was a bit red.
This is a bit random.
Hold on. I want to see it in play. Hold on. Yeah, that is red, isn't it? Yeah, that's red. But then later on, it's a bit orange. Or was it the moonlight it's in that makes it look orange? Anyway, it's we're getting distracted. Yeah. So, what do you think of their part of it? The bald bastard who took everyone on and was just like, I'm Wellard. He then just got shot straight away. Like they don't carry, they haven't anticipated guns. But I guess for them, they're servants to the wolf, so they probably were just like, if I die, I die. The idea is to get the wolf in the bloodline.
They're a bit useless. He was the only one who stayed inside, and then the rest just stood outside.
Yeah,
and watched everything.
And realistically, we didn't see anything that happened to them afterwards.
Yeah.
So all we saw was the bald bastard die. Oh, sorry, that's not specific, the bald bastard. But yeah, we only saw him get shot, and then the others were outside, and then we didn't see the werewolf kill them. We didn't see them get the army roll up and kill them or arrest them or anything like that. So they've just slunk away in the night. Yeah, but then again, how many bald people are out there? You just go to, have you seen a bald person? So. Yeah. Oh no. See what the next episode is. Ooh, it's gonna get high.
High?
Yeah.
Not low.
Well, hold on. I thought the 5 for Rose was that she didn't annoy you that much.
Oh, for Rose annoying.
No, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. No, that's all I'll say anyway. But as for, because I know we've got time constraints, so what do you think happened about the Doctor as having his Scottish accent for a bit? Action. You're awesome, Sean Connor. Yeah, his accent.
Yeah, it's his accent.
Well, no, that's what I mean. It's like it's one of those ones where it was like, oh my god, that makes sense.
I forgot he was Scottish before he started speaking. I went, oh, he's
Scottish. But then I got so used to him doing that when he went back to English, I didn't realise it. So then when she was like,
Yeah.
you changed your voice quickly, and I was like,
I didn't
oh
realise either.
shit, yeah. So I didn't realise as well, but. Yeah, no, it's one of those ones where I'm like, yeah, they actually should utilise that more. Like, if there's like a chance, but yeah, they don't. But then again, yeah, they don't. But I think, most of the actors in England, I think they've had about 4 Scottish people as doctors, and they only let one of them use their own normal accent.
Capaldi, isn't it?
Yeah, they let them use their normal accent, and that was like it was weird. They were like, that's a big deal. I'm like. I was like, it's an accent. They're like, it's supposed to be English. I was like, well, trust me, in 10 years' time, you're going to be happy about the accent, mate. Fucking hell. But yeah, so yeah, no, I think that as far as this episode, it's one of those ones like that. That's what, again, like I said, it. So I was like, shit. I was like, what's this? I was like, right, cool. Is this on every Saturday? And I was like, yeah. I was like, all right, cool. So yeah, would you say? Well, obviously, the ones you've seen with Tennant, it's only been 3. This has be your favourite so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you obviously had the Christmas one with the tree.
That was weird.
Yeah, that was weird. And then obviously you had New New York, which was again, it was a good concept, but this one was more contained. I again watching this, it was funny. I will going through all these earlier series. I will still laugh at the CGI and the campness of it. I love it. I think it's great. Yeah, just because I'm laughing, it doesn't take away how much I love I love these episodes. But again, we'll just quickly touch base on that ending.
Oh,
no, we have to. So yeah, so the whole torture thing was brought up. I mean, prior to that, the Queen, like, obviously then being like, Queen Victoria being like, yeah, no, thank you for saving us, but get fucked. Okay, like this is too strange. Get off this. Get off our land. Like that sort of thing. But yeah, that was like it goes to like she's obviously doing it for the greater good. Oh, hold on. There's greater good. She's doing it for the greater good in her eyes, but it's like, why would you get rid of that? And then, obviously,
because he was suspicious about her bite. Now,
it might have been that, as in like, that could be one of them. Let's get rid of the guy that might have any knowledge about this bite. So, it could have been that, but then again, it could have been like this guy's. When she was talking, I get what she was talking about. She was like, "You've brought too much of this shit," or the fact is, too much of this shit is what's worrying, and they might bring me more of this stuff. So we need to defend against not only shit like the werewolf, but shit like you. So, but yeah, and then the ending of them walking. It's just, I don't know. They could have. I liked the whole explanation of it. I thought that was great. I was like, oh yeah, that was funny. They leave it on that line, and I was like, if they found another way to end that bit rather than be like, oh, mind you, Princess Anne, they're very private, blood sport. Oh no, it could have been easily. It could have been something done better. And I think that would have actually been, like, if they found about it, I think I would appreciate this episode a lot more. But still good episode. Would you not agree with me? Please agree with me.
You've just brought that up again. It's just ruined everything.
Oh, I'm actually, I think
I feel ill.
I think I might go get drunk just off of that scene alone. Right, I think we're going to leave it there. We leave it there? Yeah, you got shit to do. I got shit to do. Right, guys. So that was our reaction to Doctor Who Season 2, Episode 2, Tooth and Claw. If you liked the video, please like the video, comment down below. What did you think of this episode when you first saw it? Did that end make you cringe as well? What was your rating of Rose in this episode as well? Let's just make this a weekly thing. The Rose, how much did Rose annoy you this episode? Out of 10. But yeah, what did you think of this episode overall? If you like these types of videos, please like the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Get a notification every time that I upload. We're going to have reactions. Carry on reactions with me and him to do with Doctor Who. I have a reaction with my mate Josh where we do Marvel reactions, and I react to a bunch of stuff myself. So have a look around, see if anything takes your fancy. But other than that, you ready? See you out there.